Hello guys from Plant Reviews. Today 28th of June. I am making a few videos. Today I now I will talk about the peyote, the Lophophora williamsii, and I hope not to forget anything. I have some notes that I wrote and I hope they will be useful for the video. The peyote is a plant in the family Cactaceae, so it's a cactus, but it is a peculiarity because it's actually a spineless cactus, as you can see. Very peculiar. So this is a safe cactus if you have kids. Well, not really, as I will tell you later, but at least you don't have to worry about spines in this cactus. The cactus is a small cactus that's pretty much about the maximum size, so about the 5 centimeters in diameter. And also it is a very nice color. It's not green as the usual cacti are, but it is this beautiful bluish green, very nice. The plant is pretty famous to be hallucinogenic because contains a psychoactive alkaloid called mescaline that is hallucinogenic, and it was used in rituals by Native Americans. Indeed, peyote is a Spanish word derived from the Aztec peyotl, that means glisten or glistening, or possibly also divine messenger. The plant is native to Mexico and Texas. The cactus grows, as I said, very small and flat, and can form nice clumps. Unfortunately, I have only one. This is really a plant that I bought in a cactus fair in Kent, and it is not really easy to find. However, we are lucky in Europe because we can cultivate this plant. Unfortunately, in North America it is banned because of the psychoactive substances it contains. The cactus has a presence also of a kind of vertical ribs, as you can see, and while it doesn't have any spine, it has like kind of woolly tufts from the areolae, and actually my peyote in particular has lost even them. Basically the woolly tufts would be around this area. The flower is not a very easy cactus to flower. It flowered last year and again luckily this year, so I can show you the beautiful flower of the peyote. And it is a kind of whitish with pink stripes in the middle. It is about 2 centimeters in diameter. It is pretty. I don't smell any fragrance, unfortunately, but it is a nice flower, I would say, pretty much average for a cactus anyway. The fragrance, as I said, unfortunately, is not fragrant. About the pollination is peculiar in these cactus because the anthers, the male part of the flower, are thigmotactic. That is, basically, they move when they are touched. Also, the nice thing about this plant is that it can easily self-pollinate, at least most of the varieties. So let's try to do that. This is the stigma is the trilobed, as you can see in the center. So this is the stigma in the center, these 3 lobes, and this basically yellow dots around are the anthers with the yellow pollen. So basically thigmotactic means that the anthers will move around, will move when they are touched. Unfortunately I don't have any brush to do the pollination, so what I would do, I will use this kind of synthetic wool I use for filters in my aquarium, and basically try to use this thing, a piece of this thing, with my tweezers on the flower. Let's see if I can do that. Sorry guys, I'm just taking a little piece. Okay. Okay, so here are my tweezers. I'm trying to reduce them as much as possible. 1 second, I have to hold the mobile there. Okay. The flower is very important. It opens only in full sunlight, so for the pollination, do it when the plant is in full sunlight, otherwise the plant will not have the flower fully open. So now I will try to move it on the anthers. I think that actually it's easier to show you the anthers moving when with just the tweezers. Okay, I just need to focus. Sorry guys. Okay. Okay, so I touch the anthers and they should go towards, yeah, you can see, they go basically towards the center of the plant. So in this way, the plant should be able to pollinate itself. However, just for ensuring a bit more, I just pass this wool cotton around and see how the situation goes. Perfect. So you can now see that the pollen of the plant touched the stigma. Hopefully you are able to see the yellow now in the middle of the stigma. So hopefully the plant is now pollinated. Hopefully it will develop a fruit. The fruit is about pinkish. It's also edible, but it's very small. It is about 1 centimeter in diameter, and the seeds are about 1 millimeter in diameter. They need to be put in a quite warm and humid condition to germinate. This cactus, talking about water, this is a cactus that doesn't need to be watered in winter, so better to stop watering between December and November, December and March. Ideally put it in a windowsill in an area that is not too warm in winter. I have this cactus in the living room, in the windowsill of the living room. That is the coldest area of my house. About the soil, as all cacti needs a very well drained soil and ideally full sun. Indeed, the windowsill I am cultivating the plant is absolutely south facing, as you can see by the roses, garlics, crocosmias and lilies. I grow all plants that love full sun. From March to October, water it regularly. I water it once every 3 to 4 weeks. I give a good watering, and it's very important after the watering the water is completely drained. About the alkaloids of this plant, as I said, the plant is not allowed to be cultivated in the USA and in Canada, at least in some of the states of North America. However, it is allowed to Native Americans for obviously ceremonies, because for ritual purposes. There is also another reason, because in North America is the cultivation of this plant is banned, and is that this plant is actually endangered in this native area because of over harvesting. So luckily in Europe we have this plant as ornamental plants. We can cultivate it because it's a really nice cactus to cultivate, and actually very easy. It's I have been keeping it for 3 years, always in the same pot. I never changed the potting mix that it was given to me with, and it's still growing, not much, and blooming. The plant is slow growing, and once you put the seeds in the pot, they will develop in about 3 years. In the wild, it's even slower to grow. I think 3 years in captivity is a pretty good length of time to get the plant to adult size. About the cultivation conditions, as I said, very easy. Well-drained soil, cactus potting mix, and full sun, windowsill, not too warm in winter, so, and no watering in winter, and water once every 3 to 4 weeks from late March, April up to October. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up. Otherwise, if you don't like the video, obviously give a thumbs down and let me know what you didn't like of the video, and how can I improve my videos. And if you liked my videos and you would like to get updates, it would be great if you can please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.